Hey folks, I'm Walter, and let's talk about Alaska. This is a bucket list cruise for so many people, and for a very good reason. It's unlike any place you will ever cruise in your entire life. But if you only take a cruise, I'm here to tell you, you're only getting half the adventure. When we went for 14 days on Princess Cruises. We did 7 days on land, and then we did 7 days on the ship. And I'd recommend you start on land and then do the cruise second. You're generally a little bit more active with the land parts and the moving around. And then on the ship, you can be a little bit more pampered. Here's a 13-day itinerary from Princess Cruises that's very similar to the one that we did. Start out in Anchorage, you go to Mount McKinley Princess Wilderness Lodge, the Denali Princess Wilderness Lodge, the Copper River Princess Lodge, and then you go to Whittier where you meet the ship. Then you cruise to Hubbard Glacier, Glacier Bay, Skagway, Juneau, Ketchikan, and end up in Vancouver. And yes, those are Princess Cruises hotels on land. That's one of the reasons why we chose Princess for our Alaska adventure. They have a long history in Alaska. They have the land-based hotels. And so when we flew in, we went to Fairbanks. We had two sets of luggage. One set of luggage was held by Princess, and we'd see it on the ship. And the other set of luggage came with us on our land tours. And just like being on a cruise ship, Princess moved our luggage from hotel to hotel. They made sure it got on the trains, that it got on the buses, whatever we had to do. Princess handled that all the way through. And then when we got to the ship, our ship-based luggage was waiting for us when we got there. So if you are looking at an Alaskan cruise, I urge you to consider a cruise tour. It's a really big state. It's bigger than Texas. Now, I recommend Princess Cruises because they did such an amazing job both on land and on the ship. But what about you? Have you been to Alaska? Did you just cruise, or did you add a land tour to it? And what company did you use?